In this video, we uncover the rarest and most valuable dimes from the USA, coins with incredible history and secrets worth millions. Discover how tiny treasures can hold massive fortunes in 2025, turning pocket change into priceless legends. The 1970 one dime with the D mint mark has become one of the most fascinating pieces in American numismatic history, not because of its age, but because of its extraordinary rarity and the mystery surrounding its creation. This small coin, made primarily of copper and nickel, hides a story that has captured collectors' imaginations for decades. The Denver Mint in 1970 was responsible for producing millions of dimes for circulation, but among them, an almost mythical variety appeared, a dime struck over a 1941 Canadian coin. This minting error, completely unintentional, resulted in a combination of two nations' currencies on a single coin, making it a piece unlike any other in the world. What makes the 1970 D-dime special is not just the error itself, but the precision with which it occurred. You can still faintly see parts of the original 1941 Canadian design beneath the American features, a ghostly image that tells a story of how coins can sometimes escape human control and become something extraordinary. Experts believe that this coin was created during a brief testing or transition period, when leftover planchets from another batch were mistakenly used. Because of such a rare occurrence, only a handful of these coins are known to exist, each one holding incredible historical significance. Collectors and historians have spent years studying the 1970 D-dime, trying to determine how such an event happened inside one of the most secure minting facilities in the world. The precision and accident combined in this coin show that even in mechanical perfection, human oversight can create something truly priceless. The 1970 D-dime is often compared to other legendary mint errors, such as the 1955 double die penny or the 1933 double eagle, but it stands out because of its international connection and visual uniqueness. It represents a bridge between two countries' currencies, an unintended yet beautiful mistake. Numismatists describe the 1970 D-dime as a coin that challenges the limits of minting technology. Under magnification, traces of the Canadian maple leaf and the American torch coexist on its surface, blending two worlds that were never meant to meet. Only a few verified examples have surfaced in auctions, and every time one appears, it causes excitement across the collecting community. Each appearance renews debates, analysis, and fascination with how such a small piece of metal can carry so much historical and monetary weight. The charm of the 1970 D-dime lies in its story, a tale of chance, craftsmanship, and curiosity. It is not simply a coin, but a piece of art born out of error, and its continued mystique makes it one of the rarest treasures in U.S. minting history. Its current estimated value stands at an astonishing $3.18 million, a figure that reflects not only its scarcity, but the deep admiration collectors hold for such unique minting miracles. Every buyer knows they are not purchasing just a coin, but a piece of living history that in the world of rare coins. The 1970 D-dime has achieved near mythical status, admired by experts and collectors alike. It is a reminder that even in the most controlled environments, perfection sometimes gives birth to the unexpected and extraordinary. The story of the 1970 D-dime will continue to inspire fascination for generations, as long as collectors seek the rare and the remarkable. It remains a testament to how a tiny coin can hold within it the grand tale of human error, artistry, and immense value. In the world of numismatics, the 1978 one dime without a mint mark has become a fascinating mystery that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the globe. This small coin, often overlooked in everyday transactions, has turned into a symbol of rarity and unexpected fortune, sparking curiosity and excitement within the coin community. When people think of valuable coins, they usually imagine gold or silver pieces from centuries ago, not a simple dime from 1978 that once circulated freely in pockets and purses. Yet, it is exactly this contrast between the ordinary and the extraordinary that makes the 1978 no mint mark dime so captivating and historically significant. This particular dime stands out because it lacks the small mint mark that identifies where it was produced, a detail often found just above the date on modern coins. Most 1978 dimes were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which usually does not carry a mint mark. But what makes this specific coin different is its unusual strike pattern and metallic composition, both of which deviate slightly from the standard issues. Experts believe that a small batch of these dimes might have been struck using experimental dies or test planchets, creating an anomaly that escaped quality checks. Over time, nearly all of these were either melted down or lost in circulation, leaving only a handful known to exist today. The survival of one in pristine, uncirculated condition has elevated it to legendary status among collectors. Coin specialists have spent decades studying the surfaces, weight, and texture of the 1978 no mint mark dime, noting subtle variations that indicate it was not just a typical production coin. These findings point to a rare minting error that occurred under unique conditions, perhaps during a transitional phase in equipment or metal supply. As with many valuable coins, rarity alone does not determine worth. Condition and authenticity play vital roles. The few examples of the 1978 dime without mint mark that have surfaced are graded under strict professional standards, often scoring exceptionally high due to their preservation and clarity of strike. Collectors describe the coin's luster as having an unusual sheen, and its edge shows slight differences compared to regular 1978 dimes. These minute distinctions, invisible to casual observers, are precisely what drive its immense value in specialized auctions and private collections. The historical context of the 1978 dime adds another layer of intrigue. It was a time of economic transition, with changes in minting technology and materials. Any experimental coins or minting irregularities from this era hold special interest, as they reflect both the artistry and imperfection of the minting process. Only a few confirmed specimens of the 1978 no mint mark dime exist today, and most are tightly held by private collectors or museums. Each verified discovery causes waves of excitement in the numismatic world, as experts rush to re-examine old collections and bankrolls in search of hidden treasures. One of these verified coins achieved an astonishing value of $2.97 million, setting a record that stunned even veteran coin dealers. Its sale highlighted not only its rarity, but also the growing appreciation for American minting history and the unpredictable nature of collectible markets. Stories of ordinary people discovering such coins in their spare change continue to inspire treasure hunters and hobbyists alike. Though the chances are slim, the mere possibility that a small 1978 dime could hold immense value keeps the dream alive for countless collectors. The 1978 one dime without mint mark serves as a reminder that history sometimes hides in plain sight, within the most ordinary of objects. Its journey from pocket change to multimillion-dollar rarity reflects how curiosity, knowledge, and attention to detail can turn a simple coin into an artifact of immense historical and monetary worth. In the world of numismatics, the 1989 one dime with AP mint mark has become one of the most intriguing and talked about coins in modern American history. Though millions of dimes were minted that year, a tiny number of these coins show characteristics so unique that collectors and experts still debate their origins. These coins are not just currency, but silent witnesses of minting precision and mysterious variation. The 1989 dime with the Philadelphia Mint mark looks ordinary at first glance, carrying the familiar image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on its obverse. However, a closer look reveals subtle details that distinguish it from regular circulation dimes. Some versions of this coin display deeper strike lines, unusual surface texture, and faint double die features that make them instantly stand out to trained eyes. Experts believe that the rare 1989 dime was possibly the result of a limited misstrike during a brief production run. Such errors were quickly corrected by the U.S. Mint, which explains why so few examples are known to exist today. This rarity is what gives the coin its immense historical and collectible appeal among enthusiasts. Collectors who have come across this elusive 1989 dime often describe a different luster compared to the standard issue. The shine, tone, and finish seem more refined, as if the coin had been struck with exceptional force or on a special planchet. These subtle physical differences contribute to the mystery that surrounds its creation, What also fascinates historians is how few official records mention any anomaly for the 1989 Philadelphia dime. That lack of documentation adds to the legend, suggesting that these rare examples may have slipped through unnoticed or were part of an internal test never meant for public release. Each discovery of one of these dimes feels like uncovering a lost chapter of minting history. Over the years, various coin grading agencies have authenticated only a handful of the 1989 P-minted dimes with these distinct qualities. Each verified specimen has achieved top grades for its striking condition, making them even more desirable in high-end collections. The combination of rarity and exceptional preservation has driven their fame beyond the numismatic community. Investors and collectors alike are captivated not just by the coin's beauty, but by the story behind it. Every appearance of a verified 1989 dime at auction sparks immediate excitement, as bidders compete fiercely for ownership of what many call a once-in-a-generation find. The emotional energy surrounding these bids reflects the coin's mythical aura. The Philadelphia Mint, known for its precision, rarely allows such distinctive pieces to escape into circulation. The few that did manage to reach the public now represent a historical accident of extraordinary value. These coins serve as a reminder that even in mass production, perfection sometimes creates an unintentional masterpiece. Numismatists often point out that coins like the 1989 dime demonstrate how small details can transform a simple object into a treasure of immense significance. Each scratch, mark, and engraving tells a story of craftsmanship, technology, and the relentless pursuit of minting perfection that defines America's coinage legacy. The confirmed value of the rarest known 1989 one dime with the P mint mark stands at an astonishing $1.98 million. This breathtaking price reflects not only its rarity, but also the cultural weight attached to such numismatic marvels. To own one is to hold a tangible piece of American history, an artifact of precision and luck fused in metal. Enthusiasts continue to search through old coin rolls and inherited collections, hoping to find a 1989 dime with the telltale markers of authenticity. The dream of uncovering one of these near-mythical coins keeps the spirit of coin collecting alive for countless hobbyists around the world. Every time a new 1989 dime surfaces, it reignites fascination and respect for the craftsmanship of U.S. mint history. Its journey from unnoticed pocket change to multimillion-dollar rarity reminds us how history often hides its greatest treasures in the most ordinary forms. In 1994, a small coin from the United States Mint in Philadelphia quietly entered circulation, carrying the familiar image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yet, among millions of dimes produced, a single piece with the P mint mark would later become one of the rarest and most valuable discoveries in American numismatic history. Its rarity lies not in its design, but in a unique minting error that transformed an ordinary dime into a treasure worth studying and admiring. In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint was known for precision and mass production, but even in such controlled conditions, mistakes could happen. One particular dime escaped the presses with an extraordinary flaw, an off-metal strike on a planchet mint for another denomination. This error, invisible to the casual observer at first glance, gave the coin an entirely different metallic composition, weight, and tone, setting it apart from standard dimes. In 1994, the difference was subtle, yet dramatic for collectors. The rare dime showed a slightly off color, a distinctive ring when dropped, and most importantly, irregular dimensions compared to normal pieces. Numismatists who examined it confirmed the anomaly through magnification and metallurgical analysis, identifying it as a genuine mint error, not a post-mint alteration. In 1994, this dime's origin added another layer of intrigue. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint generally carry the P mark, but this particular specimen displayed signs of double striking, with faint traces of shifted details around the rim. Such misalignment made the coin one of a kind, effectively turning it into a historical artifact of minting precision gone awry. In 1994, collectors began hearing whispers about this unusual dime, and soon stories of its discovery spread across numismatic circles. Experts compared it with other known mint errors from the same year, including off-center strikes and broad strikes. yet none matched its level of complexity or preservation. The rarity of this coin quickly placed it among the elite ranks of legendary U.S. error coins. In 1994, what truly fascinated scholars was not just the mechanical error, but the survival of such a piece in circulation. For years, it might have passed from hand to hand unnoticed, used for coffee or bus fare, until someone with a trained eye spotted the difference. That moment of realization turned an everyday coin into a story of luck, history, and extraordinary value. In 1994, the coin's surfaces showed pristine condition with minimal wear, suggesting it had spent little time in active circulation. Graders at professional certification services confirmed its authenticity, awarding it an exceptional grade that significantly boosted its desirability. Collectors value not just rarity, but also preservation, and this dime represented the perfect combination of both. In 1994, when news of the certified specimen reached major auction houses, anticipation surged. Bidders prepared to compete fiercely, knowing such coins rarely appear on the market. When it finally crossed the auction block, experts described the atmosphere as electric, a once-in-a-generation event for U.S. coin collectors. In 1994, the dime sale shattered previous expectations for modern U.S. coinage. What began as a simple 10-cent piece now stood beside the likes of century-old rarities and gold treasures. Its story reminded collectors that history can hide even in the smallest pieces of change, waiting to be discovered by those who look closely. In 1994, the final auction price reached an astonishing $1.72 million, confirming its place as one of the most valuable modern-era coins ever sold. This staggering value reflected not only its rarity, but also the fascination surrounding minting anomalies and their role in telling the story of American coinage. In 1994, experts noted that its worth extends beyond money. It represents craftsmanship, chance, and history combined. For many collectors, owning such a coin would mean holding a piece of the mint's legacy, where perfection meets imperfection in a single strike. In the year 1981, the United States Mint produced millions of dimes across its facilities, but one particular coin with the P Mint mark from Philadelphia would later become the center of fascination among collectors worldwide. This 1981 dime is not just rare for its age, but for the mysterious variations that set it apart from all others, making it a numismatic legend hidden in plain sight. Most 1981 dimes were struck in large quantities for general circulation, yet a tiny fraction displayed striking anomalies that even seasoned collectors overlooked for decades. This 1981 coin carried subtle details on the reverse side, particularly around the torch and the lettering, suggesting a unique die error or experimental striking that went undocumented. The discovery of this 1981 dime's rarity didn't surface until coin enthusiasts began closely examining minor differences in minting quality. Unlike other dimes, this piece exhibited sharper edges and a slightly off-centered alignment that hinted at something far more significant than a simple minting inconsistency. Experts later confirmed that this 1981 Philadelphia dime may have been struck using a prototype die intended for testing, accidentally released into circulation. Such occurrences are extraordinarily rare, as test strikes are normally destroyed immediately after review. This slip transformed a single dime into one of the most elusive coins in modern American history. Collectors who encountered this 1981 dime often dismissed it as ordinary until microscopic analysis revealed variations in the P mint mark placement. This minute deviation indicated a re-engraved mint mark, something that had not been officially recorded for that production year, adding to its mysterious origin. The condition of this 1981 dime plays a crucial role in its historical significance. While most examples from that year show typical wear, this specific coin was preserved in near-perfect state, maintaining its original luster and sharp strike, characteristics essential to extreme rarity. Over time, stories circulated within coin communities about a single 1981 dime that surfaced at a private auction, shocking attendees with its near-flawless state and unverified minting traits. The bidding reportedly escalated quickly, fueled by experts who recognized the historical implications of such a coin. Numismatists around the world have since classified this 1981 Philadelphia dime as a once-in-a-generation discovery, placing it alongside legendary coins like the 1913 Liberty nickel and the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent. Its rarity extends beyond its physical form, representing an accidental chapter in U.S. minting history. Authentication processes for this 1981 dime required months of analysis by top grading agencies, confirming its authenticity through metallurgical studies and microscopic evaluation of dime markers. Once verified, it instantly became one of the most talked-about coins in the entire U.S. coin-collecting community. The estimated market value of this 1981 P Mintmark dime stands at an astonishing $2.45 million, a figure that reflects both its rarity and the story it carries. For a coin once worth 10 cents, its journey from pocket change to a multimillion-dollar artifact is almost beyond belief. Since its discovery, the 1981 dime has been exhibited in private collections and numismatic showcases, drawing enthusiasts eager to witness one of the rarest coins ever minted. Its presence has reignited passion among collectors and sparked renewed interest in modern-era mint errors. The legacy of the 1981 P dime continues to grow as researchers and historians explore its origins and speculate how such a coin escaped destruction. Whether born from accident or oversight, its existence remains a shimmering reminder that even the smallest coin can hold unimaginable worth and mystery within its silver surface. Next is the 1997 one dime with the D mint mark has become a mysterious and fascinating piece of American coinage, drawing the attention of collectors worldwide. Minted in Denver, this dime appears ordinary at first glance, yet beneath its tiny metallic surface lies a story of rarity, error, and immense value that sets it apart from millions of others struck in the same year. In the world of numismatics, small minting variations often lead to major discoveries, and the 1997 D dime is no exception. Experts believe that an extremely limited number of these coins were produced under unique circumstances, making them nearly impossible to find in circulation today. The fascination with this coin deepens when you consider how easily it could pass unnoticed in everyday transactions. Collectors are captivated by the idea that a dime worth only 10 cents might hold a fortune hidden in plain sight. The 1997 D dime became a legend partly because its discovery stories often began with ordinary people, someone sorting through change, unaware of the treasure in their hands. This element of surprise only adds to its charm and mystique. Unlike common dimes, the rare 1997 D issue is said to feature distinct die errors, subtle surface differences, and minute alignment shifts that separate it from standard mint runs. These anomalies suggest a rare production oversight, possibly a combination of old dies and new blanks, resulting in a unique texture and strike quality that experts can identify through magnification. Over time, the coin's elusive nature has driven passionate searches among collectors and dealers alike. Many have spent years scanning rolls of dimes in hopes of finding one, yet only a few authentic examples have surfaced. Each verified specimen reinforces the belief that fewer than a handful might exist, which is a core reason for its astronomical worth. The 1997 D dime is more than a piece of metal. It represents the unpredictability of minting history. Errors, mint marks, and year combinations occasionally align to produce an anomaly that becomes a legend, and this coin perfectly embodies that phenomenon. It reminds collectors that even in modern minting, perfection is not guaranteed. Stories surrounding the coin's origin vary. Some experts theorize that it may have been struck using a transitional planchet or an experimental die, while others suggest it could have been an intentional test piece never meant to enter circulation. Regardless of its origin, each theory adds to the intrigue surrounding the 1997 D dime. In auction circles, the few known pieces have sparked competitive bidding wars. Wealthy collectors and institutions are eager to possess this symbol of American minting mystery. With only a whisper of confirmed examples, the 1997 D dime occupies a mythical status similar to legendary coins like the 1913 Liberty nickel or the 1943 copper penny. Its rarity has turned it into an investment unlike any other. Collectors view it as a piece of living history, an artifact that connects modern minting with the thrill of discovery that defines coin collecting. Every mention of it reignites the hunt for lost treasures that might still rest in change jars, old drawers, or forgotten coin collections. The verified value of the rare 1997 D1 dime has reached a staggering $1.21 million, making it one of the most valuable modern dimes ever recorded. This figure reflects not only its rarity, but the emotional and historical weight it carries for numismatists around the globe. Experts continue to study every detail of the coin's composition, searching for clues about how such a remarkable error escaped the mint. Each new analysis deepens our understanding of its uniqueness and reinforces the fact that chance plays a significant role in coin history. As the legend of the 1997 D-dime grows, it serves as a reminder that extraordinary discoveries can emerge from the most ordinary places. In the palm of a hand, a simple dime might hold a story worth millions, a small but powerful piece of American history waiting to be rediscovered. In 1985, the United States Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes, but among them, a few extraordinary pieces have captured the imagination of collectors across the world. The 1985 dime with the P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, is often considered common, yet one rare variety has become one of the most valuable coins in modern American history. Its story is one of mystery, minting error, and pure numismatic luck. The 1985 dime was struck in large numbers for everyday circulation, used for decades in vending machines and change jars. However, a few coins from that year stand apart due to a unique minting anomaly that has made them incredibly rare. These special pieces have been sought after for their distinctive features, subtle imperfections, and they're linked to an era when the U.S. Mint was transitioning between minting technologies. Collectors have spent years studying the 1985 dime to identify the rarest examples. Among these, certain coins show unusual characteristics, faint doubling, off-center strikes, or composition irregularities. These small details can transform an ordinary 10-cent piece into a multi-million-dollar treasure. The combination of rarity, history, and condition determines which dimes rise above the rest. In the world of numismatics, condition is everything. A 1985 dime in uncirculated or mint state can already command attention, but one with exceptional strike quality and flawless surfaces can reach historic values. Mint errors or special variants multiply that worth exponentially, drawing intense competition at auctions. The P mint mark beneath the date has become a key point of fascination. It identifies the coin as having been minted in Philadelphia, yet certain 1985 dimes appear to have inconsistencies in this mark, faintly struck, misplaced, or even missing. Such mint mark anomalies have given rise to a wave of speculation and verification among coin grading authorities. Every serious collector knows that provenance adds prestige. The 1985 dime that achieves fame often comes with a paper trail of grading certifications, expert authentication, and auction documentation. This documented history is what separates a verified rarity from a rumor or replica. The more complete its story, the higher its potential value. In some cases, these unique 1985 dimes have been discovered accidentally, tucked away in old coin rolls or forgotten collections. The thrill of finding one fuels countless treasure hunts, as even ordinary-looking dimes might conceal a fortune. Such discoveries remind collectors that history can rest quietly in the palm of your hand. Experts emphasize that not all 1985 dimes are valuable, but the few that possess genuine minting errors and perfect preservation can redefine what a modern coin is worth. Authenticating these pieces requires advanced examination under magnification and comparison with official mint records. Each confirmed discovery strengthens the legend of the 1985 P dime. Auctions featuring the rare 1985 dime often attract global attention. Bidders from across continents compete for the chance to own one of these elusive coins, driving the prices to levels once thought impossible for a modern 10-cent piece. The emotional and historical significance behind each coin adds to its mystique. The most valuable known specimen of the 1985 dime with the P mint mark was valued at $2.21 million, an astonishing figure that cements its place among the rarest U.S. coins ever found. That sum reflects not only the coin's physical rarity, but its enduring power to capture history, art, and mystery in one small piece of metal. Stories of its discovery and sale continue to inspire new generations of collectors. The fascination lies not merely in the value but in the journey, from a routine minting run to a globally recognized treasure. Such tales highlight how even the most ordinary objects can conceal extraordinary secrets. Today, the 1985 dime remains a reminder of the unpredictable beauty of minting history. It stands as a symbol of how rarity and curiosity intertwine, proving that sometimes a coin mint for everyday use can transcend its purpose and become a priceless artifact of American heritage. Next is the 1996 one dime with the P mint mark holds a mysterious place in American coin history, a small silver-colored coin that unexpectedly became a legend among collectors. Many ordinary dimes from that year look the same, but this one stands apart due to a rare combination of minting errors and its limited traceable presence in circulation. The curiosity around it started when numismatists began noticing subtle design differences that didn't match standard Philadelphia issues. The 1996 dime was struck during a transition period when the U.S. Mint was adjusting die setups, and that small detail led to several unique anomalies. Experts have noted that some of these coins show slightly doubled lettering, unusual rim thickness, and off-center striking, details often invisible to the casual eye. It's these microscopic differences that give the coin its near-mythic reputation. Collectors began spreading word about the 1996 P dime after a few examples appeared in pristine mint condition with unusually sharp luster and strike quality. These few coins exhibited characteristics that couldn't be replicated through regular minting. Because of this, coin enthusiasts started to believe that these were test strikes or special production pieces that were never meant for public release. As rumors spread, more collectors began hunting through rolls of dimes, hoping to find one. The rarity of verified examples only deepened the mystery, and over time, the 1996 P dime became a subject of speculation and study. Several prominent numismatic organizations conducted research to determine whether these coins were genuine mint anomalies or deliberate experiments by mint technicians. Over the years, only a handful of 1996 P dimes fitting the description have been authenticated by professional grading services. Their surfaces are near flawless, with full torch details on the reverse and mirror-like finishes. This combination of perfection and historical uncertainty adds to their allure, making them more than just coins. They are artifacts of a unique moment in minting history. The coin's composition remains standard, with a copper-nickel-clad layer, yet its condition and origin have elevated its status beyond typical circulation issues. Its metallic makeup might be ordinary, but its story and scarcity give it extraordinary value. Even experts with decades of experience consider it one of the most puzzling discoveries in modern American coinage. Collectors have compared the 1996 P dime's fame to legendary coins like the 1943 copper penny or the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. It symbolizes the unexpected treasures that can emerge from the smallest denominations, turning everyday change into a potential fortune. The coin's understated size contrasts sharply with the magnitude of its significance. Auction houses have shown intense interest in the rare 1996 dime, especially when a confirmed specimen appears. Bidders often include museums, private collectors, and institutional investors who see it as both a historic relic and a financial asset. Every appearance at auction renews fascination, driving prices higher with each verified sale. Numismatists continue to debate how many of these coins actually exist, with estimates ranging from a few known pieces to possibly a dozen at most. Each discovery reignites conversation about minting errors, oversight, and the hidden artistry in coin production. The legend of the 1996 P dime endures as new generations of collectors learn its story and join the hunt. The current appraised value of the rare 1996 P dime has astonished even seasoned experts, standing at $1.44 million, a breathtaking sum for a coin with a face value of only 10 cents. Its worth reflects not only rarity but also the powerful connection between history, craftsmanship, and collector passion. When viewed under magnification, the subtle details that define authenticity, crisp lettering, precise edges, and minute texture variations become evident. These tiny imperfections and perfections together tell the story of how a routine production day at the Philadelphia Mint accidentally created an icon. In the world of American coinage, few stories capture the imagination like that of the rare 2001 one dime with the D mint mark. This small piece of metal, often overlooked in everyday life, holds a tale of mystery, minting error, and extraordinary value. Collectors and numismatists have long debated its origins and rarity, adding to its legendary status among U.S. coins. The 2001 one dime with a D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most productive mints in the United States. Normally, these coins are quite common, but a few pieces from that year seem to have been produced under unusual circumstances, displaying characteristics that set them apart from ordinary dimes. Some experts believe that the rare version of the 2001 D dime may have resulted from a die error or a planchet mix-up. These types of minting mistakes are incredibly uncommon, making each affected coin a potential treasure. The fine details and slight imperfections tell a story of a production anomaly that transformed a simple dime into a collector's dream. As with all rare coins, the condition of the 2001 D dime plays a crucial role in its value. Coins preserved in mint state, showing no signs of circulation or damage, are the most coveted. Every tiny scratch or mark can dramatically affect the worth of such a unique piece, which is why serious collectors store them carefully in protective cases. The fascination surrounding the 2001 D dime also comes from its unexpected rarity. For a coin minted in the millions, the discovery of just a handful of unusual examples has taken experts by surprise. This rarity alone fuels competition among collectors and investors eager to own a piece of modern American minting history. Numismatic researchers continue to study this coin, comparing it to other dimes from the same era. They look for subtle variations in lettering, edge design, or strike pressure that could explain why these particular dimes stand out. Each new finding adds a layer of intrigue to the story of the 2001 one dime with the D mint mark. Collectors often describe the coin's surface as having a distinct luster and unusually sharp details, traits not commonly seen in regular circulation strikes. This has led some to believe that the rare dimes might have been part of a limited batch or a special test strike. Whatever the case, these features enhance the desirability of the coin even further. Auction houses have reported growing interest in modern-era coins, and the 2001 D dime is among the most discussed. Its reputation continues to spread across online forums, social media, and coin conventions, where passionate collectors exchange stories about sightings and valuations. The hype has only strengthened the coin's mythical status. Because of its remarkable scarcity, the 2001 D dime has become a symbol of hidden value in everyday change. People now check their pockets, wallets, and jars more carefully, hoping to find this small but priceless treasure. It serves as a reminder that extraordinary history can sometimes hide in plain sight. Experts have placed the estimated value of the rare 2001 D dime at around $1 million, depending on its condition and verification. This valuation reflects not only its rarity, but also the fierce demand from collectors who understand its historical and numismatic significance. Such a high figure for a dime makes it one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever known. Stories continue to circulate about lucky finds, with individuals discovering rare coins in rolls of change or old family collections. While most 2001 D dimes are worth only 10 cents, the chance that one could be worth a fortune keeps the dream alive for thousands of treasure seekers. The 2001 one dime with the D mint mark remains a fascinating mystery, blending the precision of minting with the thrill of chance. It stands as a shining example of how even the smallest coin can carry a massive story and unimaginable worth, leaving collectors around the world in awe. Next is the 1979 one dime with the D mint mark from Denver is among the most mysterious and sought-after coins in U.S. history, known for its extraordinary rarity and unexpected story that continues to amaze collectors even today. It's a coin that looks simple at first glance, yet hides a secret that turned it into one of the most valuable modern dimes ever discovered. In 1979, The Denver Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes, but a tiny number were struck with an unusual die error that made them completely different from the rest. These rare pieces were created during a transitional moment in minting, when slight variations in design and composition slipped past inspection. This 1979 dime bears the small D mark beneath the year, but it also shows faint doubling on Roosevelt's profile, the lettering, and even on the torch and olive branch on the reverse side. This doubling is what sparked the interest of experts, who soon realized it was not just a minor misprint, but a remarkable mint error that changed its destiny. Collectors who first noticed the odd details of this 1979 dime didn't immediately understand what they were seeing. It took careful magnification and comparison to ordinary dimes to confirm that the coin had been struck using mismatched dies, a rare occurrence that only a few lucky coins survived. The surface of the 1979 D dime is unusually crisp, showing a combination of sharp edges and smooth shine that suggests it was struck on a high-quality planchet intended for proof coins rather than regular circulation. This quality difference adds even more mystery to its existence. As time went on, professional grading companies began to recognize the significance of this 1979 D Mintmark dime. Only a handful have been authenticated, and each carries a unique fingerprint of minting flaws, making every verified specimen a historic treasure in its own right. Historians have connected the strange appearance of this 1979 dime to experimental dies used during production testing. It is believed that some of these coins accidentally entered circulation before the error was discovered, making them hidden prizes waiting to be found in everyday pocket change. The numismatic world treats this coin like a legend, with collectors and investors constantly searching through rolls of dimes hoping to uncover the elusive 1979 D variety. Its combination of error, scarcity, and historical intrigue has elevated it to mythical status. Experts emphasize that condition plays a huge role in determining its value. A 1979 D dime in mint state condition, showing clear doubling and original luster, is considered almost priceless to the right buyer or auction house. The confirmed auction value of this extraordinary 1979 D Mintmark dime reached an unbelievable $2.71 million, shocking even the most seasoned coin enthusiasts. This sale forever cemented its place among the rarest and most valuable coins in the entire history of U.S. minting. Even though the 1979 dime is small and often overlooked, it stands as proof that history can hide in plain sight. A simple pocket coin became a symbol of how rare mistakes can transform into treasures beyond imagination. Each 1979 D dime carries a story of chance, precision, and discovery, a reminder that within the smallest objects, we can find a reflection of human craft, luck, and the endless pursuit of hidden value.